Ways to build confidence in your child. Good morning and welcome to the School of Self-Worth Live. I'm Sam Osborne, the Self-Worth Guy. Got my coffee. And today we are talking about ways to build confidence in your child. Now, when I say child, I mean usually people under the age of 13. But I understand that some people have probably got a child still living with them who might be in their 20s or 30s. But that's another video. So today, ways to build confidence in your child. And I'm going to draw heavily from a book by the name of The Path to Purpose, How Children Find Their Purpose in Life. And it's by William Damon. The book came out in 2008. And William Damon is a professor at Stanford University. He is the man when it comes to helping children find their purpose. An incredible book, well researched. And there's three things we're going to talk about today that come from his book. Number one is to facilitate inspirational communication with people outside the family. You're going to facilitate that for your child. Number two is to convey a sense of purpose. Convey a sense of purpose about your own work. And number three is to help to encourage children to be on the lookout for the first revelation of their purpose. Let's go into those three things. So, ways to build confidence in a child. You're going to help them to find a purposeful quest. Help them find a purposeful quest in life, and do that in three ways. This is not the only ways. This is just three that I've picked out from William Damon's book. Number one is to facilitate inspirational communication with people outside the family. That means to introduce them to people who are not uncles, not aunts, not grandmothers, not grandfathers, although they are fantastic people to introduce them to talk about purpose. It's probably better to go and introduce them, your child, to someone that you know, of course, and to give the child an example of an adult who's not inside the family, someone who is living their purpose, or someone who is purposeful with their work and can communicate it back to the child how they found their purpose, the trials and errors, the realistic nature of needing to work hard at something in order to reduce this problem in our day and age of self-entitlement. That is a huge problem, in my opinion. So many people, young people, think that they can just have wealth without earning it, or they can have success without earning it. So go and introduce your child to someone who's got a great work ethic, someone who wants to serve the world, contribute to the world, who's doing something that helps solve a real problem. That's number one. Number two is to convey your own sense of purpose and meaning about your work to your child. Have a conversation, if you can, with your child about why you do what you do, why you care so much about raising a family, going to work, putting food on the table, all of these things, paying for a college fund, which I know is very popular here in America, not so popular in other parts of the world because it's not so expensive. And convey a sense of purpose to your child. Tell them why it's meaningful for you to go to work, to bring home the bacon, so to speak. Why did tell them why you wanted to have a family, why you wanted to have them. And that can be quite a confronting conversation, but a necessary one, to give the child a story, an example of, wow, my parents actually have a purpose. They're not just working at some job to help me. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? I think you know what I'm saying. Number three is where's my notes? Oh, that's right. Help children to have that, or encourage children to be on the lookout for the first revelation of, that's my purpose. Encourage them to be on the lookout. How you do that? I don't know. You say, all right, child, maybe you are child, if that's the way you speak to your child. Hey, boy. You might say, maybe you saw a movie, maybe you saw a live stream, maybe you maybe even read a book, if that still happens these days. And tell the child to be on the lookout for the idea that pops into their head. They go, wow, there's a problem in the world that I would like to contribute to. Not in the sense of make the problem worse, of course, but there is a problem that I would like to solve, that I would like to work on long term. Something that would give me meaning and purpose. So help encourage the child to be on the lookout for that moment when it pops into their head, and that they can come to you, make them feel that that you invite them to come and speak to you about those specific things. I think that'll be great. All right, let's summarize. Ways to build confidence in a child: help them to discover their purposeful quest. It's beautiful, isn't it? That's how William Damon puts it in his book, Pathways, A Path to Purpose, How Children Find Their Purpose in Life. He says, help them find their purposeful quest. I love that. And he says in 3 ways. Number 1 is to facilitate inspirational communication with people outside the family. Number 2 is to convey a sense of purpose and meaning about your own work to the child, to your child. And number 3 is to encourage your child to be on the lookout for the first revelation of their purpose. And that is how you build confidence in a child. So remember, help them find their purposeful quest. And if you've loved this video, I've got a free gift for you. It's called Crush Imposter Syndrome Forever, the starter kit for bulletproof confidence. And you can find it at the links above and below. And I invite you to join the School of Self-Worth Facebook group. Come and say hello to me. I'm there every day. And if you've remembered one thing from this video, it's help children to find their purposeful quest. And that is the way to help children build confidence. Have a great day, everybody. I will see you later.